Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse how I am looking and my background because this was an impromptu video and I'm going to be honest, I filmed this and didn't have my microphone on. So I'm re-recording it. There's that. Today's video is short and sweet. I went to the bookstore today, so I thought I'd share what I got because I'm telling you I blacked out. And something came over me and I don't know what, but I'll show you what I got. And I did add them to my TBR jar, my physical TBR jar. That just keeps on growing. I have a problem, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not me, okay? It's the books. They want to be read. They want me to have them. Let me show you what I went in for. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so today, Holly Jackson's new book comes out. Not quite dead yet. I've read every single book by Holly Jackson once I have completed this. This is her first adult novel. She usually writes YA mystery. She is known for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That series, I'm telling you, if you have not read it, you are trying to dip your toe into murder mystery, not so much thriller, but kind of suspenseful. Read that. Holly Jackson's writing is so good. I like to say she comes full circle, all of her writing, every single book. The end ties back to the beginning. Even clues that you don't know are clues, she just ties them up into a little bow. And like book 3 and book 1 are tied together in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So it's just so good. So I'm very excited for this one. I ran to the bookstore today. I had it on my calendar that this comes out today, and I ran there for it. This is Not Quite Dead Yet, Holly Jackson, of course. And from what I gathered, it is about a girl that something happens and she has 7 days before her health deteriorates and I guess she dies and we have to figure out what's going on. And she has like people that hate her and she has to use them to help her. I don't really know. I'm just going to dive right into it and find out. So, okay. So, I knew I was going in for this one. I had a birthday gift card that I wanted to use on this one. But then I blacked out and I got these two. So what happened was this book, I still had leftover money on my gift card after I got this. So then I knew I wanted to get The Girl I Was by Geneva Rose. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go in for both of them then because I'll have some money left over. It'll be perfect. This book is a re-release book that Geneva actually added some chapters to, so I'm very excited. I didn't read the original, but look how pretty this is. From what I gathered on Geneva's Instagram, it is a regular novel. She's known for her suspense and her thrillers, but this is just a not coming of age, but kind of. It's about life and what you want, who you used to be, who do you want to be, and that kind of mentality. So I'm very excited to read this. Seems like it might be more of a palate cleanser book, so I'm excited. So he ended up with those two, but then you gotta browse. I mean, happens. And I came across this book, and look how pretty. This is what caught me. It's called Room Hate, and it's by Penelope Ward. I've never read a book by her. I'm living for these like sprayed edges, if that's what you want to call them. That's what I'm calling them. So pretty. And I was like, I need to see what that book is about. It is about a girl and a guy that they hate each other now. And somebody passes away and leaves them both the same house. They both are like, I'm staying there. Like, I'm not gonna give it to you, you're not gonna give it to me, so we're both gonna live there. But she like has never wanted him more, and they hate each other, and he doesn't come to the house alone. That kind of story, and I'm so excited to read this. Room Hate. I think this is a good summer read, and it's just giving all the summer vibes. So I'm very excited. The next two that I got, they were on my Goodreads TBR, so I don't feel so bad. This one is That's Not My Name. This one came up on Goodreads as like highly recommended, and it's by Megan Lally. And this girl, like, they find her on the side of a road, and she doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know how she got there. This guy's like, that's my daughter. Here's all of her information. There's also this young guy that his girlfriend's missing. The whole town believes he murdered her. What's happening with that? Is that her? What's going on? Different levels and like layers to this book from what I gather, and I'm very excited for this one. So That's Not My Name. I mean, on the back it says it was a mistake to trust him. Okay, got me sold. And then the last book I got was Elizabeth Smart, My Story. This is her story. She was unfortunately kidnapped when she was a young girl, and this is her story. It's weird to say I love reading these books, but I do. I think they need to be said. I think we need to recount from their perspective, not the media's, not the person that kidnapped them, not relatives. Like, they need to say their story from like what happened. They need to bring light to those situations. She unfortunately was kidnapped from somebody that the family knew of. They were let into her house. So it talks about, needing to trust. And even when you think you trust somebody in your house, like, you have to be careful. So I think these stories really need to be talked about and shared. And I think this will be so good. She has done amazing, amazing work for children and just protection of kids that I hope she talks about in here, and her story since then. I think that needs to be said, and I hope it's in here. I'm very excited to hear her story from her. So this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I mean, she does incredible work now to protect children and their rights, and I'm excited to read this. As weird as that is to say. So, this is what I accidentally ended up coming home with. All because Holly Jackson released a new book today. My physical TBR is getting out of hand. I don't even know where I'm going to put them because my TBR cart is full. And I actually just got it down a little bit where I can put books like that were stacked on the side in the cart. Not anymore. I did just add the 4 books. So even though there's 5 here, I'm reading Holly Jackson's now. I already started it. It is what it is. I finished my book yesterday, so I can read that. The other 4 books are in here, so I will randomly draw them out of here and just kind of mix them with old books. Hopefully, who knows, I could end up getting all of them at the same time. But I did add them. They're in here and shaken up, so they are evenly dispersed. And when I finish Not Quite Dead Yet, I will come back and pull a new book. So I thought today I'd just share what I got from my little Barnes & Noble haul, my little mini haul, because I didn't really mean for it to be a mini haul, but it was. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have ever read a Holly Jackson book, because you need to. Whether it's this one or you start A Good Girl's Guide to Murder or she has a few others, you need to read Holly Jackson. So comment below if you've read a book by her. If you have, what book did you read? If you haven't, comment what book you want to read by her. It's not a question. Okay, guys, thanks so much for following along. If you liked my videos, please subscribe so you can follow along with all of my booking journey. And if you hit the little bell notification, you will not miss a video anytime I post. I have this video and another one already filmed and ready to upload. So stay tuned, hit that bell notification so you do not miss it. And remember, if you are reading a book that you do not like, you have the right to DNF it. I don't make the rules, but you do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.